Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, one time I was in my psychology class, and we had this little, what do you call it? It was like a quiz, but it wasn't graded, just like a for fun quiz or whatever you call it. Like an experiment, I guess you could say. And it was just a bunch of like questions, like, oh, what do you think of this? I forgot the other questions, but one stuck out to me in particular. It was at the very bottom, and the question was something along the lines of, like, true or false, couples who date before getting married have less chance of getting divorced or something like that. So it's like, okay, does dating before marriage give you, like, lower the divorce rate, right? And I remember I'm answering all these questions, just whatever. I'm just chilling. This is like a year and a half. And I'm like, I'm a Muslim. I just put like, no, it doesn't, right? I didn't even care. I was like, to be honest, if you look at it like from the first person, from the first dimension, you see, oh, okay, someone who's dated before getting actually married, they know more about the person, so maybe they're probably not gonna get divorced. They know the person as well. They're gonna stick together, right? And that's what most people think, right? And I remember, so we finished all the questions, and the teacher was going over all of the answers and stuff. They were kind of like tricky questions and all that type of stuff, like trivia, but not really trivia. I don't know what to call it. And we got to and he was asking like, okay, raise your hand if you pick this, or raise your hand if you pick whatever, right? And he got to this question, okay, like true or false, whatever, right? And so he said, okay, raise your hand if you think like, okay, dating before helps with the marriage, right? And basically everyone's hand shot up. Like every single person's hand shot up. Even like the Muslims, even some of them, I don't know if it was every single hand, I don't remember, but the vast majority of hands shot up. Even like some of the Muslims that were in my class, they put their hand up. I'm like, that's tough, Allah Musta'an. And then he goes over the answer. He said, well, that's what you think, right? But actually, no. If you like, the studies have shown, if you date before marriage, then you have a higher chance of divorce, because the biggest factor in determining how successful a marriage will be, from even like before, is commitment, right? And when you're dating, it's dating. Like dating, like you kind of go, you try to find whoever, you're in like a short-term dating relationship. That's why people like I don't know too much, obviously I don't know from experience or anything like that, but in like the shows and the movies or whatever, they'll be like, oh, or like online, they'll be like, oh, you want to take this to the next level, you want to be serious about it or whatever, because they understand inherently, both the man and the woman understand that the dating is just a short-term relationship, right? So there's no what's the word? There's no commitment, there's no commitment. But when you go the Islamic route, obviously, of, learning about a woman, obviously, like, meeting with the woman and her family and, like, talking to each other and stuff like that, and then you get married, you're doing it for the sake of just getting married straight up. Like, you're not, like, dodging and weaving and, like, trying to dodge the dad and stuff like that and trying to weave. Like, you're just going straight at it, you're being straight head on, and you're getting straight to the point. So you guys know you guys are going for commitment, right? You're not playing any games. You're not trying to trick anyone or whatever, manipulate, all that type of stuff. So I thought that was a very interesting story that I wanted to share with you. So yeah, assalamu alaikum. Also, because I'm cooking eggs right now. I don't want to burn them. Assalamu alaikum.